Hey, VisionTech fans! Welcome back to the channel. There's been a big wave of new leaks, and this time, it's all about the upcoming Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, and Pixel 10 Pro XL. All three have popped up online, and there's a lot to get excited about. The leaks come from a very familiar and trusted source, OnLeaks. He's the same guy who gave us accurate details about the Pixel 9a last October. And just like that one turned out to be spot on, we're pretty confident these new leaks are the real deal too. When it comes to the Pixel 10, the overall design hasn't changed much. It still keeps those flat edges, a punch-hole selfie camera right in the center, and a back that looks a lot like the Pixel 9, including similar screen bezels. But here's where things get interesting: the camera setup. Unlike the Pixel 9, which came with just two cameras, the Pixel 10 is jumping to a triple camera layout. And that third camera? It appears to be a periscope zoom lens. That's a first for the base Pixel models. Now, while the exact specs of this new camera haven't been confirmed, it's unlikely to be the same 48MP 5x periscope lens we saw on the Pixel 9 Pro series. Google might be going with a slightly lower zoom level, maybe a 3x optical zoom. Still, this could offer up to 6x lossless zoom and deliver some solid photo quality, something similar to what we saw on the Nothing Phone 3a Pro. If this turns out to be true, it could finally make the base Pixel 10 feel like a real upgrade, especially compared to the recently released Pixel 9a, which only had two cameras on the back. Other than that new camera, the rest of the Pixel 10 remains pretty familiar. The screen is still 6.3 inches, but the body is reportedly just 0.1 mm thicker. That could hint at a slightly larger battery, though nothing's been confirmed yet. Now moving on to the Pixel 10 Pro. It's also expected to keep the same 6.3-inch screen, just like the regular Pixel 10 and last year's Pro. The Pro will also keep the triple camera setup, and based on the renders, the periscope lens looks a bit larger, maybe offering better zoom capability than before. The expected camera hardware for the Pro remains the same: a 50 megapixels main sensor, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide lens, and a 48MP 5x periscope telephoto lens. Just like the Pixel 10, the Pro is said to be slightly thicker, again, possibly hinting at a battery upgrade. Design-wise though, it still looks just like its predecessor, even keeping the glossy frame. As for the Pixel 10 Pro XL, it looks like this one's getting the fewest changes. The screen size stays at 6.8 inches, and the camera system seems to be exactly the same as what we'll see on the Pixel 10 Pro. Unlike the Pixel 10 and Pro, which are getting a bit thicker, the XL model is only 0.1 mm taller, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, out of all the changes in this lineup, the most surprising one might actually be the Pixel 10 getting a periscope zoom camera. Definitely not something we expected from the base model. But there's also a huge change that doesn't show up in the design: Google's brand new Tensor G5 chip. Unlike the previous Tensor chips, which were mostly rebranded Samsung Exynos processors, the G5 is being built completely in-house by Google. And for this chip, they're partnering with TSMC, the same company that makes Apple's powerful chips. This means Google finally has more control over how the chip performs, its efficiency, and custom components like the TPU, audio processors, and memory controllers. Sure, the CPU and GPU are still based on standard ARM and Imagination Technologies designs, but overall, we're expecting a major leap in performance. It probably won't outperform the A18 Pro or Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite, but it should be way closer than any previous Pixel chip. Let's not forget, the Pixel 9 felt fast, but its actual benchmark scores lagged behind quite a bit. The Tensor G4, for instance, had almost half the single-core power of Apple's chip. With the Tensor G5, there's hope that Google will finally start closing that performance gap. It may not fully catch up just yet, but who knows, Google might have some surprises in store. What do you think of these early Pixel 10 leaks? Are you more hyped about the periscope camera on the base model or the performance gains promised by the new Tensor G5 chip? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know what you're thinking. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tech updates. Also, make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss an update.